The measure of a man is what he does with power. If everything is under control, you are going too slow. Never forgive a friend who betrayed you once, he will betray you again. Never spend money before you have it. Let silence be your general rule, or say only what is necessary. If you don't risk anything, you risk even more. You can drop anything from your world, drop the ego. Life always begins with one step out of your comfort zone. When you feel a peaceful joy, that's when you are near truth. The soul has its own ears to hear things that mind does not understand. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. The best things in life come from asking better questions. The inspiration you seek is already within you. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. One of the healthiest habits to learn: take nothing personally. The life you experience is simply a reflection of your mindset. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Treat your parents as you would like your children to treat you. The world is boring for boring people. The biggest communication problem is we do not listen to understand, we listen to reply. Control your anger because it is just one letter away from danger. Being alone is better than being with someone bad. When things really hurt you, they make you quiet. People teach more lessons than life. The beginning is the most important part of the work. If someone emphasizes that they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying. Act like you have been there before. If it makes you happy, no one else's opinion should matter. What makes you different makes you beautiful. Be happy in front of people who don't like you. It destroys their ego. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Those who tell the stories rule society. You grow rich when you seek new experiences, not material things. Don't be a slave of your emotions. Control them. The greatest victory is overcoming your negative thinking. There are 3 classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. Human behavior flows from 3 main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. The rule of life is very simple: hunt or get hunted. The only person standing on your way is you. You are born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. Letting go is very hard, but it's the best thing to do. Sometimes the thing that is holding you back is all your mind. A dog has the soul of a philosopher. One of the penalties of refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Love is a serious mental disease. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Only the dead have seen the end of war. We can easily forgive a child, who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Your parents were correct multiple times, even if not academically qualified. Stop insulting them when they advise you. It hurts when you realize you aren't as important to someone as you thought you were. Never tell your feelings to anyone. Nobody truly cares. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. Without friendship, no communication between people has value. One reason why birds and horses are not unhappy is because they are not trying to impress other birds and horses. You can't hope to make progress in areas where you have taken no action. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. To know who your true friends are, look for the ones who say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. You are a victim of your own mind. Drunkenness does not give rise to vices, it reveals them. If you are answered with silence, this does not mean that you are not answered. Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another. Bad people live to eat and drink. Virtuous people eat and drink in order to live. Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers back. Think as you like, but behave what others like. Loyalty is rare. If you find it, keep it. The more easily you get offended, the less intelligent you actually are. A man of his word is a man at his highest vibration. He whom love touches not walks in darkness. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. When the word does not strike, then the stick will not help either. You married a crazy woman if she says you're perfect. Self-care is realizing that you are your greatest obstacle. The art of knowing is knowing what to ignore. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind. Success is not about your resources. It's about how resourceful you are with what you have. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be wise enough to know who to seek it from. A person who is rude in behavior is the one who cares the most. No evil can happen to a good man, either in life or after death. Thinking is the talking of the soul with itself. Win your friends not with empty flattery, but with sincere words of love. Every successful person loves the game, the chance to prove his worth, to excel, to win. Don't make promises if you have no intention to fulfill them. It might not mean anything to you, but it could mean a whole world to someone else. The biggest thing you need to accept is change. You cannot have everything. You always exchange something for something. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. You will never ruin a role if you play yourself. In life, what you really want will never come easy. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that is it too low and we hit it. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere, they're in each other all along. Be careful what you share with people. A friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. In life, what you really want will never come easy. Behind every strong person, there is a story that gave them no choice. No human thing is of serious importance. A foolish man may be known by 6 things: anger without cause, speech without profit, change without progress, inquiry without object, trust in a stranger, and mistaking foes for friends. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. There are 2 things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other.